होल्डर पे आपको गर्व महसूस करता है। तो अच्छा आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि जरूर करिएगा। और सर कुछ कम्प्लीमेंट्स आप बॉम्बे में देते हैं तो कलते वाले को मत भूलिए सर। यह है कि कोरियर से भेजना पड़ेगा, अगर देते हो तो जरूर भेजिएगा सर। ज्यादा समय न लेते हुए मैं आप लोग से रिक्वेस्ट करूँ, बीसी मीटिंग काफी अच्छी होती है। जैसा मैं पिक्चर में देख रहा हूँ, हमारे हर डायरेक्टर जो है अपने प्लेस से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं। आधे उनको बॉम्बे में आना पड़ता है, बरसात का मौसम में काफी कष्टकर होता है। तो फ्यूचर में अगर फिजिकल मीटिंग करते हैं तो उसके अंदर बीसी का ऑप्शन जरूर रखिए, जिससे हमारे डायरेक्टर भी अपने नहीं आ सके तो अपने जगह से ज्वाइन कर सके, और हमारे जैसे एज वाले आदमी जो कलकत्ता में रहते हैं वो भी अपनी जगह से ज्वाइन करके अपने कर्मचारियों के प्रति जो मेहनत से फैक्ट्रियों में काम कर रहे हैं अपना आभार प्रकट कर सकें। ज्यादा समय न देते हुए एक बार जितने भी हमारे महानुभाव उनकी उनकी फैमिली को 2023-24 की शुभकामना देता हूँ, और भगवान से हाथ जोड़ के प्रार्थना करता हूँ, भगवान 2023-24 हमारे जितने भी हमारी कंपनी और हमारे जितने भी सहयोगी है और उनकी फैमिली के लिए हेल्दी वेल्दी और प्रॉस्पेरिटी के साथ व्यतीत हो। नमस्कार सर, बीसी मीटिंग जरूर रखिए, हमें बुलाइए सर। नमस्कार।
Thank you, sir. We have noted your questions and suggestions. I request our sixth speaker member, Mr. Dharav Jamadar, to ask his questions. So can you please go ahead with your questions?
And greetings of today to the respected chairman and all the board members. My name is Dr. Dharav Jamadar from Surat, Gujarat. First of all, I would like to congratulate each and every stakeholder of my company on performing tremendously well, outperforming the peers, and posting a robust and impeccable sets of number both on Q and YOY basis. Chairman sir, it is an honor and a privilege to get an opportunity to have a conversation with you on this platform. Some of my questions which I would request you to address are: first, what were the plausible reasons behind the reduction in costing of raw materials as well as the final goods and products? As for our peers, costing has gone up. Furthermore, what is your projection for the same for the current fiscal year? Second, our margins on both fronts has improved significantly. Do you think that the same trend shall be continued in this particular fiscal year as well? Third, keeping in mind higher inflation, uneven monsoon, pan-India, which segment of ours will be facing the most amount of headwinds? Fourth, with the strategic investment in Satya Nutraceutical, what kind of competitive edge and synergies are we expecting to beat the peers as well as our past performance? Fifth, as per your projections of mid-single digit revenue growth in FY24, in order to maintain the same, can we expect a further price cut in two of our dominant products, Parachute and Saffola, keeping in mind the price cut that has already been taken of 8% and 18% respectively in this fiscal year? Sixth, what steps is my company planning to take for the well-being of its employee in this current fiscal year? And the last question, keeping in mind such a volatile environment, what learning can we take from our past performance as well as our peers, our leading peers, in order to thrive and strive in this particular market? Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. Good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Jamadar. I request our seventh speaker member, Mr. Hariram Chaudhary, to ask his questions.
Now I unmuted. I'm opening my video. I started my video also. And now I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my name is Hariram Chaudhary. We used to meet at Indian Machine Chamber long ago. I'm a member of various. I've been member of various committees of Indian Machine Chamber. Now, Mr. Saudata Gupta ji, Managing Director, and the CSR Committee Chairman, because I will be speaking for CSR also. I first appreciate the services rendered by sectoral staff, Mr. Boni and Gargi. But Vinay ji, I would have expected phone call from you also. Many secretaries of leading companies do make a courtesy calls. So But anyway, from Gargisi, I will be taking your mobile number. I will be remaining in touch with you for sending the various greetings throughout the year. So please give your mobile number to me. Now, coming to the performance, it is very good. The income, profit, and also the dividend of 4.5 you have given, we are satisfied. About the brand, we have Sapola, we have Parachute. Sapola is good for preventing heart disease. So these are our branded products, and we are happy about it. Now, Mr. Chairman, I'm speaking from our home at Santa Cruz, and I'll be very brief. We'll finish in 3 minutes only. I suggest that all our meeting may be hybrid. These are any seasons, August, September. So that is also, for that also it is good. High Court is having hybrid meetings. In my company where I'm a director, we are holding all the meetings hybrid. And Mr. Chairman, now if the senior citizens can attend meeting, if we have 2 meetings simultaneously, we can attend that. And persons from our shareholders from outside Bombay can also attend. Therefore, the cost will be very negligible, and we can continue to hold hybrid meetings from next year. Now, a get-together, Diwali get-together may be organized in the month of November. That is my suggestion. And about CSR, which is my phone subject, kindly let us know who is the chairman of the CSR committee and who are the members of the CSR committee, and how much amount we have spent for CSR, and whether this amount is more than 2% of the net profit. Now, Mr. Chairman, the annual report is very informative. Compliments to the company secretary, Vinayji, for giving the informative annual report. I also appreciate that speaker number is also given by the moderator. Please continue to do that. And one suggestion is that have a dedicated mobile phone in the secretary department, so that when we don't get the landline number, at least we can give the message to the mobile number. And we should be progressive and have this mobile number in the secretary department. Kindly let us know whether we are using solar energy, whether we are having the water harvesting, and please let us know what are the latest digital technology we have adopted. Have we adopted artificial intelligence? Kindly let us know how much capital expenditure we have done during the year 22-23 and how much we will be doing during 23-24. Who is our competitor? At least 2 names you can give us. And about this, how many total shareholders we have and how many are attending today's meeting, kindly let us know. About factory visits, my request is there, please consider. About unclaimed dividend, my suggestion is please send one more reminder to those who are not claimed dividend. And Mr. Chairman, I now, in conclusion, I convey my best wishes for all-round progress and prosperity of the company. Thank you, Harji, Dautataji, Vinayji, and CSR Committee Chairman. My name is Hari Ram Chaudhary. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have noted your questions and suggestions. I request our 8th speaker member, Mr. Kaushik Shahukar, to ask his questions. Mr. Shahukar, please go ahead. We can see you.
I'm honored
Please go ahead.
and passionate gratitude. Respects.
Mr. Shahukar, we are unable to hear you. May I request you to unmute your line? We are having some trouble with your audio.
Can I start now?
It is slightly better, sir. Please go ahead.
I'm honored as of
Mr. Shahukar, we are unable to hear you. Moderator, I'll move to the next speaker shareholder. Kindly have Mr. Shahukar in queue. We have received recorded speeches from some of our members. I request the moderator to play the first video speech from Mr. Gaurav Rozatkar.
Namaste. Hello. My name is Gaurav Liladhar Rozatkar. I have been the shareholder of Marico from a favorable amount of time now. I have received Marico's annual report today itself, and also with this, I'm pretty much interested to attend the annual general meet of Marico of this year, which is 2022 and 2023. So also I wanted to ask the questions such as we are going to see the shrinkage in the global economy. So what are the specific strategies which we are using for the upcoming future? And also with this, I request company to do the CSR work as much as best as it possible, because as we know that business will come and go, profits and loss will be the part of business, but CSR work is very important because this is something for the humanity, and I encourage it a lot. Also, we should, as we know that our company creates many products, and most of the products which we are generating having the packaging of plastic. So as we should think about this as well, because after the product is consumed, it is not disposed as it should. So I request company to take care of that as well if possible. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much for taking out time to see this video. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you. I request the moderator to play the next video speech from Mr. Sunil Kumar Modak.
Good morning, sir. Respected Chairman, Board of Directors, Company Secretary, employees of Marico and my fellow shareholders. Myself, Sunil Kumar Modak, joining this VC meeting from Calcutta. Thanks our Secretarial Department for sending me AGM papers in time. Excellent results, sir. You have turnover 976 crores, domestic 7351 crores, and the abroad 2413 crores. Your operating profit 1810 crores and dividend full 50% of the face value of share. Very, very good results, sir. Your products are very good and it is acceptable to everybody. Sir, I have 2-3 specific questions to know. What is the roadmap for 2-3 years? What is the CapEx plan this year? And what sort of competition you face in the market and how you tackle this? Sir, our company is you're under able guidance and control. I hope our company will do good in the coming years too. Sir, I have casted e-voting in favor of the resolutions. Sir, make a note that you have arranged factory visit this year, this time, and also you please continue this VC meeting along with the hybrid meeting. With this, I conclude my speech. Over to you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you. I think we have Mr. Kaushik Shaukar on the line. Mr. Shaukar, can you please go ahead and ask your questions? Mr. Shaukar, are you able to hear us? I think we continue to have problems with his audio line. Moderator, I request you to play the next video speech from Mr. Kirti Shah.
मिस कीर्ति शाह, मैं बॉम्बे से बोल रहा हूँ। चेयरमैन सर, अभी आपने जो वर्किंग दिखाया हुआ है मार्च क्वार्टर का और जून क्वार्टर का, जून क्वार्टर में आपने 50% नेट प्रॉफिट ज्यादा दिखाया हुआ है। उसकी वजह क्या है वो थोड़ा हाईलाइट करेंगे। चेयरमैन सर, अभी जो आपका विजन है वो हिसाब से अभी आपको नया विजन बनाना पड़ेगा। जो मोदी सरकार अभी वर्ल्ड की 3rd बिगेस्ट इकोनॉमी बनना चाहती है, तो अभी आपके लिए 5 साल है, वो 5 साल में आप बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं। अपनी कंपनी का भी काफी अच्छा ग्रोथ हो सकता है। ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड वाइड मंदी चल रही है। ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड वाइड आप मर्जर एक्विजिशन, और इंडिया में भी कई कंपनियां ऐसी है कि जो आप मर्जर और एक्विजिशन कर सकते हो, और कई एसेट ऐसी है कि जो आपको आज तोलमोल के भाव में मिल रही है। चेयरमैन सर, अपनी कंपनी का ब्रांड है, रेपुटेशन है, तो अभी ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है आपके लिए। 2 साल सही तरह से आप सही स्ट्रक्चरिंग कीजिए और उसका बेनिफिट आप 3 साल के बाद मिल सकते हैं। ये 2 साल में आपको, आपके पास जो अभी प्रमोटर होल्डिंग है वो 59% ही है ओनली। सेबी ने आपको स्पेशल पावर दिया हुआ है, आप 75% तक जा सकते हैं। तो आप उसके लिए भी जरा सोचिए कि आपके पास ज्यादा होल्डिंग, अच्छी होल्डिंग होगी 75%, 70%, तो आप 2 साल के बाद भी सही कंपनियां एक्विजिशन करने के लिए आपको QIP में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा। अभी आप QIP करने को जाएगा, आपकी 59% की होल्डिंग है, वो भी काफी डाइल्यूट हो जाएगी। उसके लिए खास सोचने की जरूरत है और आगे कंपनी को बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से आप आगे ला सकते हो, हमें पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस है। तो आप सही तरीके उसके लिए जरा सोचिए। चेयरमैन सर, आपका सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट काफी अच्छी सर्विस प्रोवाइड किया हुआ है। मेरा एक ईमेल किया हुआ था, उसका सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट ने काफी अच्छी तरह से रिप्लाई किया हुआ है। लेकिन फिर भी आप जरा, आपकी तरफ से भी रिप्लाई आना थोड़ा बाकी है, प्रमोटर की तरफ से भी, वो भी आप थोड़ा देख लीजिए और जो भी है वो आप रिप्लाई करेंगे। चेयरमैन सर, विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you. I request the moderator to play the next audio speech from Ms. Prakashini Shenoy.
Prakashini Ganesha Shenoy from Bombay. Respected Honorable Chairman, other dignitaries on the board, and my fellow shareholders, good morning to all of you. I received the annual report well in time, which is colorful, transparent, informative, knowledgeable, and contains all the information as per the corporate governance. I thank the company secretary and his team for the same. I should not forget to thank them once again for reminding me of today's meeting along with the link. Thank you, company secretary, once again. The chairman has given a beautiful picture regarding the company is working in all parameters. Thank you, Chairman sir. I'm happy to note that the company is doing extremely well when compared to last year in respect of all parameters such as revenue, profit, etc., etc. I'm thankful to the board for recommending dividend for the financial year 22-23. At the outset, I thank the management for getting various awards during the year. I'm very happy to note that the company is doing outstanding work in the field of CSR activities such as education, health, etc. Sir, I have few questions. My first question is, how are we planning for digital future? My second question is, what is the CapEx program? My third question is, with rising price of the raw material, what impact it could have on our profitability? My next question is, who are the competitors in the same business? Next question is, what results we can anticipate for the next quarter? My next question is, what are new innovations and products developed in house R&D in the current year? My last question is, current year there is any expansion plan? Last but not the least, Chairman sir, I earnestly request you to please continue with VC meeting so that people all over the world will have an opportunity to express their views. I wish the company good luck for a bright future and pray God that the profit of the company shall reach the peak in due course. Sir, I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions put forth in today's meeting. Thank you, Chairman, sir.
Thank you. I request the moderator to play the next audio speech from Mr. Yusuf Rangwala.
Good morning, Chairman sir. Mari Has Mariwala sir. I am speaking. My name is Yusuf Rangwala, speaking from Mumbai. This is 34th annual general meeting on face value ₹1. Dividend you have given for the year. That is a very excellent, very handsome. ₹4.50 dividend. That is one of the excellent in the history of the dividend. Marico product is a world famous example. Our excellent cooking product, oil Safola Health, which is a very world famous. For point number 2, our parachute is a world famous, sir. How many new in parachute coconut oil you will introduce? Which are the new varieties you introduce in this year, sir? In which country this coconut oil are exported? In which country our the product are exported? Point number 3, we are having a many excellent product that is a world famous. And what is the plan of 3 to 4 years to introduce new products? And nothing more to add. My good wishes are there. I am very thankful to our excellent company secretary team for giving us very excellent services. And when was the last bonus given, sir? Many years have passed. So I appeal to our board to consider bonus 1:1. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, sir.
Thank you. With this, we have completed the speaker sessions. While the management is collating the responses to the queries, I request the moderator to play the Marico AV.
डाले हैं तुम्हारी ये जो छोटी है सिलेबस से भी मोटी है।
मेरा निहार शांति आंवला न सिर्फ बालों को खूबसूरत बनाए बल्कि इसके लाभ का 5% लड़कियों की शिक्षा में भी जाए। निहार शांति आंवला, बाल बढ़ेंगे।
वो कौन है जो रोज सुबह सूरज को आवाज देके जगाता है? तोते, कबूतर, कौवे, गाय, बैल, हम सबको खाना खिलाता है। वो कौन है? किसी पेड़ की छांव में रुका हुआ, फसल काटने को झुका हुआ, किसी नदी सा मुड़ा हुआ, आलू गाजर सा जमीन के अंदर गड़ा हुआ, वो कौन है? मिट्टी में बीज सा मिला हुआ, चाय में शक्कर सा घुला हुआ, किसी किसी चावल, किसी नारियल, किसी चीकू में छुपा हुआ वो कौन है? जो पैदा करने वाला है, जो पेट भरने वाला है, जो पालनहारा है, जो मुझ में है और तुम में भी है, वो कौन है? वो किसान है।
Thank you. I now hand over the proceedings to Mr. Shogata Gupta to address the questions from the shareholders.
Thank you, members, for your questions and suggestions. And I will try and answer all the questions one by one. And some of the questions are common, so I will cover it together. There was a question on rising prices of raw materials and what impact could it have on our profitability. I would like to clarify that we are currently in a commodity deflationary cycle. However, during cycles of commodity inflation, we continue to maintain healthy margins given that 95% of our businesses come from market leader brands, where we are number one or number two, which have strong pricing power. We also constantly pursue cost optimization avenues on an ongoing basis to help tackle margin pressures. That being said, we remain focused on volume growth and market share and penetration gains while we contend with transient cost pressures. There were a couple of questions on the digital future. Digital transformation is one of our key growth pillars. We have been working towards enhancing the digital quotient of the value chain and have initiated multiple initiatives to build digital capabilities of our members. With regards to sales, our e-commerce salience is well ahead of the industry. In terms of our portfolio, we are driving a rapid scale of our digital first brands, namely Beardo, Just Herbs, Hukosol and Pure Sense. And we are also significantly investing behind analytics, data science, and AI and ML in our operations. There was a question on competitors in some of our businesses. We operate in multiple, beauty, wellness, food, edible oil categories, and therefore there are a lot of established FMCG companies, some of the local players across and the regional players, as well as new age D2C brands where we compete with. There was a question on results. What results can we anticipate in the next quarter? While we are unable to specifically comment on near-term performance, we expect a gradual improvement in our key operational parameters like volume growth this year, as well as operating margins we are likely to deliver over the full year this year in FY 23-24. What are the new products and innovations developed in in-house R&D? There was a question on that. In FY 23, we launched more than 10 products such as Saffola Peanut Butter, Saffola Munchies. We remain focused on continuous innovation to meet ever-evolving consumer needs. During the quarter, we invested between 30 and 35 crores in our R&D activities, in addition to the running costs which we have in our R&D center. Whether current year has an expansion plan, there was a question on that. We have been focused on driving sustainable growth in our existing portfolio, and we have chosen markets by expanding overall addressable market. We have done a lot of diversification in the last 3 years, as well as looking at inorganic opportunities. I think we have quite a few of the inorganic and NPD on our plate, and therefore we don't see expanding into any new categories in the immediate future. There was a question on the witness regarding the global economy. What are the strategies we are taking to the future in view of the world economy shrinkages? See, I think the economic growth was estimated, the global economic growth 3.4% in 22, projected to grow at 3% in 23 and 24. Marico's international business has been robust over the last 5 years, and I think there are some markets where there are some currency and inflation headwinds, but we are resilient, and we are lucky to have a home market which are very, very robust economic growth and a volume which are recovering in the sector. Therefore, that is not a concern area. There was a question on plastics and the impact of plastic on the environment. Circular economy is one of our key focus areas. Currently, we have 95% recyclable packaging, and we aim to achieve 100% recyclable by 2025. Our total PVC share is now below 1%, and we aim to be PVC free by 2025. We are 100% EPR compliant in accordance with the government regulation. I think a lot of you have requested on factory visits. Just to let you know, as of now, we do not organize factory visits for our members. However, we'll request you to visit the market and continue to give us valuable feedback on our company products and continue to embrace and buy and adopt our company's products. Do you plan to increase the promoter holding up to beyond 75%? There was a question. Promoter shareholding has remained at 59-60% over the last decade and is well ahead of the minimum permissible limit under the SEBI regulations. In which country parachute coconut oil is exported? The export business constitutes 2% of the group revenues. We export our products to over 25 countries globally. There was a question on 3-4 years. What is the plan to introduce new products? Your company will continue to focus on new product development, continue to work towards meeting evolving consumer needs. During FY23, as I had mentioned, we had launched 10 new products. Regarding the communication baseline or the slogan on our Nihar Shanti campaign, we have noted your feedback on the slogan and appreciate your point of view. As you know that Nihar Shanti contributes a significant to 2% to the percentage of our profits for the welfare of children education and girl child, and it is aligned with that. On the counterfeiting issue, we conduct regular campaigns and programs to combat the menace of counterfeiting of our products and take requisite action. We also have a policy to take back expired stocks to ensure optimum shelf life of our products in retail stores, and therefore most of there is 1 in a million chance of some expired products, but we have a very, very robust system of taking back expired products. On the CSR, we have noted inputs on potential CSR initiatives, and we will consider the same. We are currently working towards water conservation, child education, empowerment, and other programs, and of course the program on the Marico Innovation Foundation. There was a suggestion on parachute and Saffola demonstration. Noted your suggestion. We will consider action based on same. In a lot of supermarkets or modern trade, we do sampling of our products and live cooking. There was a question on turmeric milk that was stopped. We had launched this product during COVID in response to the emerging needs of our consumers. Subsequent growth patterns made it commercially unviable, and even during COVID, it was available mostly on e-commerce. There was a question on female diversity. At Marico, we've been taking focused initiatives towards creating a workforce with enhanced gender thought diversity and also localization in international markets. Consumer-facing functions of marketing and technology, where we drive innovation and consumer centricity every day, has a 50% plus gender diversity, while our decision-making roles comprise of 27% talent diversity, significantly higher than the company average, and it is very much well in line with the industry average and somewhat better. Notably, there was 30% diversity in hiring and decision-making roles in FY23. We have also recently constituted an Inclusion and Diversity I&D Council, which aims to enable policies and processes of incorporate the needs of diverse individuals and facilitate an evolving culture. There was a question on Plix. Plix is committed to the mission of making nutrition fun. The brand aims to change the way the world consumes plant-based superfoods by making it an enjoyable experience with its products of non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free offerings. It has a significant potential of growth. It's a very well-managed business. We are very, very encouraged by the founders, and given the current run rate of around annualized run rate of 150 crores. There was a question on steps being taken for the well-being of employees. Skill development, there are sessions on physical, mental well-being. We also have counseling sessions at one-on-one basis for those who are dealing with any challenges, and I must say we are proud to say about our entire premise of care and philosophy, which stood well during the tough times during COVID. What learnings from the past performance and peers? I think what is important to be always being outside in and benchmark best in class practices from not only FMCG but also adjacent industries. I think we have learned a lot on agility, consumer centricity, innovation, digital analytics and cost management. And I believe that it is always sometimes good to be a fast follower and adopt some of the new ideas which competition is doing and execute it well and grow our innovation portfolio. There was a question on higher inflation, uneven monsoon, which will get affected. We are seeing inflation moderating gradually, which is expected to aid consumption in the quarter ahead. In fact, that's reflected in the FMCG growth in the last quarter. The sector is growing after a long time, especially in the rural. However, it will be critical to monitor the impact of rainfall and erratic weather patterns on the agricultural cycle. But we are pretty hopeful this year will be doing well. There was also a question on the request for the hybrid model. We believe that this virtual model enables maximum participation of shareholders across the country, which a physical model will not. We will take your suggestions on the hybrid model and we'll come back to you. I will now want to hand over to Mr. Pawan Agarwal to answer some of the balance questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Shagata, and a very good morning to. I'll take on some balance questions. There was a question on CapEx program. CapEx